Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of JR14. It's a video that I owe a lot to you guys, and it's probably going to explain a lot about why I have not been posting on the channel for the past few months, maybe. So I figured this has somewhat of why I haven't posted. So I figured I would drive it today. I want to ride along with you guys and fully explain everything as far as what I've been going through, what's been going on, why I haven't been posting, and what are the plans for the future. So without further ado, let's jump in the car. I already had it running right now. It's got to warm up, and then we'll go for a drive. So let's go. Let's have a little chat about what's been going on with the channel, why I haven't been posting anything, and just give I guess an explanation to you guys, because you guys have been nothing but supportive of my channel for a long time. And fortunately, you know, I haven't been able to produce much content lately because there's just been a lot in my life going on that I'm not going to share all of the details of it, but you'll get a good synopsis of, like, you'll get a good idea of what I've been going through, and hopefully an understanding as to why I haven't been posting as much. But realistically, it's just a lot going on with different just levels of stress that I've been dealing with. A lot of things have been going on with me that have prevented me from making content. And it all starts back from like mid 2022. There's a lot of things going on with like my feelings and a lot of things negatively all happening at once to me. And as you can imagine, the day I'm filming this video is what is it, April 5th, April 6th of 2023. So now I've been able to figure out life and put some things into perspective in order for me to really get my life back on track. And it's just really been, honestly, an emotional ass roller coaster. Just an emotional roller coaster of just feelings and just different types of stuff that just keeps happening and keeps happening and just keeps happening. Same things versus different things. And it all started back in May when a tough time with my job. That was the main aspect of it for me. I was working with a company for about a year, and everything kind of seemed great, and everything seemed promising. Everything seemed pretty good in terms of everything happening. I'm like, okay, great, we're in perspective. And then May of 2022, the company decided that, you know, they let me go, not due to anything wrong on my doing. It's just because the company was closing its doors for good and they couldn't afford to keep me, or any other employee for that matter. And I just didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't know how to deal with the emotion. I didn't know how to deal with the frustration, the disappointment. I couldn't understand it. It was more of a less of just, I felt attacked almost in a way. Like like again, usually I do my best to make sure other people are good. Usually I do the best of my ability to make sure that I'm there for others. But me, it's just more or less of situations where I'm just not knowing how to deal with the disappointment, because I don't usually deal with a lot of disappointment. Usually I'm a happy person. Any of my closest people, even you guys that have met me in person, know that I'm just a happy individual. You know, I'm full of life, I'm full of fun. Always got really good positive energy. That guy just did a whole bunch of lane changes that didn't make any freaking sense, but whatever. But I've done a lot, you know, for the channel, for myself, you know, for others. And I really thought, you know, things, you know, would go well for me. I think they will, but I still think that there's an issue with, it's hard for me to have this conversation just because of the fact that it is pretty serious. But yeah. So I dealt with a lawsuit with a specific company. I'm not going to mention that company on here. I don't like to tarnish names. It's just a disagreement on a lot of different things that weren't put in transparency in the beginning, which it should have been. And we're at a disagreement with it. You know, the threats leading to that lawsuit, and someone that I thought was a friend, because I want to do things for other people. I want to see other people win as well. And it just ended up backfiring on me to the point where I kind of wanted to throw the towel in with the whole YouTube thing. It didn't put a good mindset for me. It wasn't anything. I lost the motivation. After that, it just really took a toll on me mentally, and I'm just like, I'm like, I can get into some serious trouble here, and like things that if I've never decided to do the favor for this individual, then I would have never agreed to anything of it. Then this wouldn't have happened. Me losing my job in May of 2022 was kind of like the final nail in the coffin for me, just because of the fact that, another thing that also transpired was that whole, I'm sure you guys remember this, that whole exhaust ordeal with New York City and this car. Whole back and forth again gave me another level of anxiety, because they're talking about a $1,700 ticket. Then I go there, I prove to them that it's not loud, they accepted it, but then more crap comes back my way saying that I never even went, which I did, and I said I have video proof to show. Video proof to show that I actually indeed showed up, went for the test and everything like that, and it was kind of like left alone. But that was months later. Like, all of this kind of like made me not resent New York, but everything that I ever dealt with was in the New York area, and I just wasn't happy anymore. I never felt this way before, and I decided maybe I should move away. Maybe I should not live in New York anymore. Maybe I should live in a whole nother environment where I can get peace in my mind. And I definitely have done that to where I live now, and I live in a DMV area now, and I love it here. It's a nice area to live in, beautiful people, wonderful people, not kind people. I have some friends here. I have my brother Eric, his S5, he comes to visit me every now and again, and I have a couple friends here too from New York that are here as well in the Virginia area. And it's not too bad, but for me it's just more or less I had to get away. And once I got away, I had to really figure things out for myself, meaning like, looking for a place on my own and handling the financial responsibilities on my own, which again, that's part of growing up. You got to do that. That needs to be done. And I've had some wonderful people here that have helped me out with, like, situations with the car. Thank you, Dimitri, for your assistance and help with that. And really just trying to get back on track with things. I found an opportunity down here which caused me to move down here in the first place, because work is important for me. I'm not a workaholic, but I have really good, strong work ethic. And for me, that's something that I know that needs to be done ASAP, because there's things I want to do in my life. Like, I want to buy a house, I want to have a family, and a steady position with a steady company, is one of the key aspects of getting there. Finances are important. So, really trying to get that underway and really trying to understand that aspect of things. Later on in the year, pretty much getting my feet grounded, figuring out things about myself, learning more about myself, getting more in the gym, losing weight, eating healthier, and really just getting back to a good path of a clean, good life. And I've gotten there. And then actually later on, I actually had a death in the family as well in 2023, and that was hard to deal with, because it was just a bunch. I mean, I deal with I don't want to say I deal with death okay. I don't want to say it like that, but it takes a toll when you, especially when you have all your family around and a really sad, I wouldn't say celebration, but more of a sad way to bring the family together. And it was hard. It was definitely hard. It wasn't easy. And then with like this new role that I'm in, it's just really stressful, just a lot of day-to-day stuff. So it's just a lot. I've had to sacrifice something or some things to make sure that my life was good when I moved out here, to make sure I can get back on track and things of that nature. And that was the YouTube channel. That was JR14 that had to take a back seat. It's unfortunate that I had to do it, but I had to do it for me. I have to take care of me before I'm able to produce content for you guys. And a lot has happened to me mentally throughout 2022. 2022 was a really rough year for me. I would say it's one of my worst years ever in existence. Of my 33 years of being on this earth, 2022 probably was one of the worst years for me. So to be able to bounce back from that, I feel like I'm in a much better place, much better situation. So what does that mean now? What does that mean now for the channel? What it means now, I'm coming back. I thought about giving up this channel. That lawsuit really did a number for me in terms of what my next steps are going to be, what's going to happen next, what am I going to do next. Do I even want to deal with this again? Like, do I throw in the towel now and just 86 the whole thing, just get rid of the whole thing? And I don't want to do that. It's not fair to me because I'm really passionate about this stuff. But more importantly, it's not fair to you guys. You guys have supported me for so long, for so many years. It's time to figure out what the next steps are for the channel. So what are those next steps? Well, it's okay because I've been filming for the past few months. I just haven't posted. So you guys are going to get content back. Now, if you're watching this video, this is the start of all these new videos that are going to come out. Yes, some of them have to do with the Accord. Yes, some of them have to do with the Volkswagen. And, you know, I'm excited about coming back out with some more content. And also, yes, some of them are also going to be more about car reviews too. I've been saying that for the longest. I definitely want to get back into automotive reviews because modifying a car like this is not cheap. Not cheap. It's not fun when you're spending a bunch of money. Let me just tell you, I'm very happy with the reward of this car, especially on track where this car shines. But the fact that I can still drive it around like today is a blessing, right? You know, it's paid off. I don't owe anything on it. It's my personal race car, and I appreciate everybody and all the companies and everyone that has supported me in this journey. It truly means a lot. You guys are gonna start seeing content again. Now, I haven't figured out the days yet. I know Sunday at 12 p.m. is usually my main time. I may do 2 videos a week. Yeah, I think I can swing that. 2 videos a week for the month of April. Or maybe I continue this bandwagon of good content and be able to provide content for you guys twice a week. I would love to do that. You guys deserve it. You guys have been there for me, and I really do appreciate every single one of you that have subscribed to the channel, every single one of you that have shown love and support through a lot of the hard times that I have endeavored. It really truly means a lot. And yes, the GTI is okay for now. I know something else will go wrong. You gotta have the mindset with this car to expect things to go wrong. Guys, if you did like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to JR14. And before I go, I'll give you guys a little bit of a pull right on the entrance of this beautiful highway that I'm on. So let's give her a little rip before we let go of the channel, because JR14 guys is back. We're back, guys. So remember, like, share, and subscribe to JR14. And you guys always remember that when Project Mark 7 and all the cars are back, and your guy passionate about cars is back, you guys always remember that cars are a lifestyle. One more rip for the road. Woo!